The Prime Minister says he'll get to the bottom of a row about what the Education Secretary Michael Gove and the Home Secretary Theresa May have said about allegations of a Muslim plot to take over some schools in Birmingham. One of the schools at the centre of the claims has been declared as failing by Ofsted inspectors. Their leaked report says Golden Hillock School hadn't been doing enough to protect pupils from the risks associated with extremist views. Our political correspondent Vicky Young reports from Birmingham.
It's a startling allegation that behind these gates a hardline Islamic plot could be underway to seize control of the education system in parts of Birmingham. When concerns were raised, ministers sent in the inspectors. Their findings are causing a storm of protest. This is the Ofsted report into Golden Hillock School, due to be published next week. It's been judged inadequate in all areas, which means the school will go into special measures. The governors and the head teacher could well be replaced. In here are damning comments about the standard of teaching, but also alarming conclusions about the risks of extremism. Ofsted inspectors concluded that too little is done to keep students safe from the risks associated with extremist views. And that could leave students vulnerable to the risk of marginalisation from wider British society, which could include radicalisation. The school says it wholeheartedly disputes those findings and points out that inspectors found no evidence that teachers were imposing strict Islamic practices, a view shared by parents at the school gate today.
I used to go to this school. My brothers and sisters have been to the school. My son comes to the school, and I think that it's a brilliant school. I think it's just been blown too much out of proportion.
I've been in this school myself, and I know there was a bit down in between the GCSE and everything, but the head teachers has changed, and now it's gone much better.
Back in Westminster, the problems in Birmingham have lifted the lid on a bitter ministerial row. Theresa May openly questioned whether the Department for Education ignored warnings about what was going on. But today, the Education Secretary glossed over all of that.
I think Theresa's doing a fantastic job.
He's long believed the Home Office only confronts extremism once it develops into terrorism.
Are they too soft on fundamentalism, though?
No, absolutely not. We take a very firm line.
David Cameron's away on international business, but warring Conservative ministers back home are a headache for him and a gift to Labour.
As for these issues for the last day or so, I will get to the bottom of who has said what and what has happened, and I'll sort it all out once I've finished these important meetings I'm having here.
Well, I think it's of deep concern that children in our schools are being exposed to extremism, as the report suggests. What we need is David Cameron to show some leadership and sort this issue out.
In other leaked Ofsted reports, schools like Saltley have been downgraded dramatically in just a few months. But no hard evidence has been found of schools segregating boys and girls or teaching hardline religious views. It's prompted some here to brand the whole exercise a witch hunt based on false and anonymous allegations. Vicky Young, BBC News, Birmingham.
Qatar officials have told the BBC